You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale. Here comes Riddick Bowe, the Big Daddy, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a two-time heavyweight champion, and one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from...
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Can't score with that jab. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Two fighters handle the outdoors. We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Got caught clean by a left hook. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in that spot.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight, and he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Won't score. Good straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Bowe in that last round? Well, we know you've got the advantage so far, but how does this match... They ring the bell, and here we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He got caught clean by a left hook. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Here's a counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
I've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
This is the kind of fight you expect from two world-class elite middleweights. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Nice counter shot. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, and they're down, trying to make it up before 10 as the referee continues the count. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
They ring the bell, and here we go. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Remember, with the lighterweights, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move, they're fast, they're sharp. It's a hard night work for the referee.
Counter punch caught him clean. That big hook doesn't land. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot of punch output. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this...
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This may do it. It's all coming to an end. So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far. That punch lands.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Oh, it's a bit of a mousetrap.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go in the ring with fighters like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Well, I guess he's decided he's going to taunt his opponent now. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? And this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because somebody's going to get hurt and someone's got to react.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That uppercut doesn't land. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard. They ring the bell, and here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. So they're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout because it makes the night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
It's bombs away. That hook doesn't score. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano a mano, they're letting the shots go.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? One punch could change everything in this battle. Well done with that counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Do you believe this? This could be the end. And it appears, and wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They both want the knockout. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. These two are the perfect dance partners as he weathered the storm.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corners? How are they going to get through this?
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Oh my goodness, what pace? What pace? They're like, do you know what a Yorkshire Terrier is, Todd? They're like little Yorkshire Terriers.
a lot of punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You'd like to see more jabs. That jab doesn't find a home. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you've got fighters at these weight division, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Both men step back for just a moment. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
Unanimous? You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.